Welcome to It Came From a Box. This is Sergio AM, and in today's box, we've got BenQ's versatile and portable GV30 smart projector. The GV30 is a 720p DLP short throw projector that can output 300 ANSI lumens and has speakers that can really pack a punch. Spec-wise, it's mid-range, but mixed with its portability, you get a really fun piece of tech that lets you bring an up to 100-inch image anywhere you go.
Well, as long as it's dark and you have a flat surface.
So in the box you get a carrying case with everything inside, except for the Android TV dongle over here. The carrying case is hard shell lined in this fabric with a handle at the top and a mustard yellow zipper lining. So laying everything out, we first have our paperwork and accessories, power cords with American and Euro plugs, the power brick they attach to, the controller, batteries included, the QS01 dongle, then we have the magnetic base for the projector, and the projector itself. It's a bit hefty in weight, but the build quality is top-notch all around. I love this classy organic look to it with not a sharp corner in sight. There's a fancy leather loop up top to carry it. Above it, we have physical buttons for power, volume, and one for Bluetooth, so you can use it in audio-only mode as a speaker. But sadly, there's no navigation on it, so you will need the controller for everything else. Over on the front, tucked in here, we have the lens, IR sensor, and autofocus camera. Underneath, we have a 1/4-inch thread, so you can easily pop this onto a tripod. All throughout, we've got speaker and vent holes. Off the side, superior sound by Trovolo. And on the other, we have our ports and I/O. We've got HDMI 1.4, USB-C with DisplayPort for data, and it can even power devices, a 3.5 audio jack so you can connect headphones or speakers, and the power port. Now the first thing you gotta do is install the QS01 dongle. Using the included pick, you loosen the clips underneath this side panel, which is sort of a pain, until it pops off. And in here, we have a slot for it with a dedicated HDMI and power port. Not to derail completely, but with it, we have full Android TV where you can access apps for the most popular streaming services out there, except for Netflix due to their picky authorized devices policy. Next, you have to mount it on the base. It snaps right on with strong magnets, and then you can easily rotate it to suit whatever vertical angle you need. Now, you can use it connected to power, or if you're out and about, it's got a 4800 milliamp battery, which should last about 2.5 hours, although we've gotten more time out of it in eco mode. So here's your specs, let's talk highlights. To adjust the image, it has autofocus and auto keystone, but sadly only with vertical adjustment, so you need to have the projector positioned correctly. At 2.6 feet, it can project a 30-inch image, and at about 9 feet, that can go up to 100 inches. But at 300 ANSI lumens, that beam starts to diminish the further it is from the screen. So to keep it simple, keep it dark. At 720p on a 100-inch image, you'll start to see the lack of detail, especially if you're streaming compressed content. So for the best quality, we found that the sweet spot is at 80 inches or smaller. As for color, it can cover 98% of the Rec 709 color space. Considering it's a portable projector, it's not as vibrant as a higher-end model, yet it still looks good. Greens look vivid and reds pop off the screen, but it doesn't deliver true blacks, which is noticeable in darker scenes or games where those details get muddled down. Now, while others just toss in a tiny speaker and call it a day, BenQ goes all in with audio here. Inside, we have 2.1 channel Bluetooth speakers with 4-watt mid-range tweeters and an 8-watt woofer. Yes, those are real words. Altogether, at this small size, the output is awesome. In a normal sized room, dialogue comes in clear and action sounds explosive and dynamic with a punchy bass. It can get pretty loud while retaining a lot of detail at those higher levels. But in a larger space, it does start to fall off.
You're not dead, you've just been separated from your physical form.
Regardless, if you want to go further, you can of course hook up your own speakers to that 3.5mm jack. Now, the way we use it most is with the Switch and Genki's Covert dock for party games. With a 51 millisecond input lag, it's not the best for games that require quick reaction, but it's perfect for casual games like Jackbox or Mario Party, where that small delay won't bother. So across the board, it can't match up to something like their X series, which costs 4 times as much, but that's because the main feature here is its portability. At this size, it's easy to pack up and take to all sorts of places to watch movies or play games. Categorized as a portable projector, the GV30 does have some compromises at this size. It's definitely balancing some pros and cons. But even with mid-range specs, it's a fun piece of tech, and its versatility makes it stand out among higher-end models for the simple fact that you can bring an up to 100-inch image wherever you go. So now I'll hand it off to you. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments, and let's talk. Also, if you're looking to pick one up and want to support us at the same time, please check out the affiliate links down in the description below. Once again, this is Sergio IM. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you for the next box.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to help us out, you can do so by clicking that thumbs up button. And while you're at it, why not subscribe for more content? It's free. We also love to hear you out, so please leave a comment down below or talk with us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm Sergio IM, and I'll see you for the next box.